If I have a saved preset in a plugin, like my Pro Tools session, can I copy those settings?
Okay, I would like to issue a full and frank apology to Neural DSP and to users of the Quad Cortex. Yesterday I said this.
I can actually create presets for you again because with the archetype plini X, which I have, I can actually create a preset that you can load onto your Quad Cortex. So
it turns out that my understanding of the word compatibility is off base, and actually you can't load presets from plini X into the Quad Cortex yet. Apparently that functionality is coming soon. I don't know if you guys are in the same boat as me, but I was assuming because they were using the word compatibility and talking about plugin compatibility, and there was a bunch of paid videos kind of promoting this, I assumed, wrongly of course, that what this meant that Neural DSP had made it possible to load presets from plini X plugin into your Quad Cortex, which is the thing that basically they've been saying would be possible since the very first time that this thing came out. It's like 3 years since launch. They've done lots of good things and lots of updates and bits and pieces. This presets thing was kind of, as Rabia had said in some promotional footage for the company, that this would take it.
That's for me is what's like catapulted it in front again.
Kind of over the top again and put it in a competitive space with other modelers again. And yet, you know, if you check this little clip 4:15 of a little the thing where they were showing it to Sweetwater employees, yeah, I don't know, you might feel a bit like this employee.
If I have a saved preset in a plugin, like my Pro Tools session, can I copy those settings?
You can load the artist presets. So I've just watched John Connian. Basically, essentially, you have the artist presets, the factory presets, and the plini presets. So that is what they've actually done. So if you only use the factory or artist presets, you're kind of going to be all right. If you tweak your own and have created your own presets in the digital audio workstation and projects like I have, you're not able to load those at present. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. So yeah, I'm just wanted to say sorry, because my understanding of the word compatibility would mean that you would be able to move presets between. Otherwise, it's not compatibility. What compatibility means is two things working together, not just coexisting, right? And we can see examples of compatibility in the plugin world already. You've got IK Multimedia ToneX, where you can move tone models from and presets from the software world into the hardware world. That little thing there. IK Multimedia can do it. Line 6, you can move presets from an HX Stomp to Helix Native to HX Effects, if it doesn't have an amp block in it, to you name it. Like, these things have been done, and that was what I was thinking we'd be getting from Neural DSP. It's not yet. It's coming soon. It is what it is. If you wanted to see what an actual preset looks like in terms of the script or XML or whatever you call it, here's what I found. And you can see it's probably not the most arduous job in the world to do preset translation, which would be what was needed. So now in your Quad Cortex at the moment, you can, any of the blocks that are available within plini X, if you own plini X, are available there. And so, in theory, with this picture that I found, or that David Beebe sent me, you'd assume, because they've used the same name, Electric Sunrise Lead, in Quad Cortex, I assume that was a preset translated over to Quad Cortex. Basically, what I started doing very early on with the Quad Cortex was that I started building presets that were based on the plugin, knowing that, you know, Plini's Overdrive is probably a Tube Screamer, Plini's JCM 800 is the amp 2, something 5150 is amp 3. This is what I was doing 3 years ago, and that's still basically what you're going to be doing. You just don't have to do the guesswork of knowing what amp it was. So you're just going to go, right, it's Plini amp 3. And then you're going to have to build your preset from scratch. But yeah, a frank apology to your DSP. I thought that was what you were working on, because you used the word compatibility. It's not. Anyway, I'm going to play you out with some Plini X, because I think the tones are still there. And I really, as I've said, like the workflow of the plugins. I think if at some point it is possible to translate a preset across, then that would be a good thing, wouldn't it? That would be compatibility. Let's see if they get there. Also, if you want me to get a quad Cortex, so that you guys that have got quad Cortexes can have someone making some tones for you, then leave the comment. Douglas chinned my whole family. Cheers for stopping by. This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses.